It's a mix of fine arts, crafts, live entertainment, and more. This year's Fair in the Park will feature more than 100 fine craftsmen.
Yeah, and joining us with the details on this year's event is Carrie Nardini, the director of A Fair in the Park.
Good morning.
Good
How we
morning.
doing?
Good.
I have to tell you that everybody has been admiring what you brought into the studio today.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
So tell us about this year's event.
This year's event is our 49th. We're kind of gearing up for our 50th. It's an event that is run by the Craftsmen's Guild of Pittsburgh, and we have a full weekend of activities for everybody. 105 artists. We have live music throughout the weekend on 2 stages. We have food for everybody. We have some covered seating to listen to the music and just enjoy yourself and get shopping. We'll have people can come back multiple days. It's really a good thing. Good
All
event.
right, so what are some of the things that you've brought in to show us today?
So we have, up in the front here, we have a painting by Mike Chavone. He's a local painter, and his work is just stunning. It looks very much three-dimensional.
It really
It
does.
does. It just pops off of this.
You have to check out his booth. He has so many really cool, and even Pittsburgh designs that he has featured.
And just
Then-
even the blend of kind of the colors right there is just such a interesting. Yeah, it's
He's
amazing.
a fun guy too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
stuff, yeah, you have to meet him.
Well, I want to know more about these little guys.
Yeah,
this
these are
is
pretty
so
special
neat.
too.
Those are really fun. I got those yesterday, and I had a fun time playing with them. When my son did. Those are robots by those are Don Jones, and he takes different recycled materials and creates these quirky personality robots. And I'm just in love with all of them. I always
they're so
wondered,
cute.
what do you do with these little booties down here?
Right, yeah, yeah.
I have some of those that were mine. Now I think maybe I should get some things together and have him make me a robot.
That would be really a neat idea.
Let me ask this: Are
materials.
all of these artists also they're local, right?
60% of the artists showing are local. They're members of the Craftsmen's Guild of Pittsburgh, and then the other 40 come from across the entire state. Or I'm sorry, they come from across the entire U.S. Yeah.
Well, and I like how you guys narrow down the selection of the other 40%.
Yes, there's a rigorous jury that happens, and it's a mixture of members of the guild and other artists that are local. We have a very long day of jurying.
Well, I know that we have wonderful artists in town that make beautiful jewelry. So can you tell us about some of the jewelry we see here?
Sure. This is Maria Kairos. She hand stitches and sews all of these beads to make individual bigger beads. These items take maybe up to 40 hours to make each.
Wow.
So she's putting a lot of handiwork into this.
Just
And how about some of the other pottery? You have some pottery.
We have some great pottery. This is Karen McKee. She is our president of our guild. The guild started as a ceramics guild, so you'll see lots of wonderful potters. We also have Fran Jolly. There's some more pottery over here, a beautiful tea set.
And the leather. Can you smell the leather?
I can smell the leather. I didn't know what it was. Now I know what it was. Now I know what it is.
These
Yeah.
are from another board member of ours. Her name is Jamie Murphy, and she works with the natural cut of the leather that she receives. So this one even has a pocket that's sort of naturally formed as she was creating the piece.
Wow.
They have peekaboo linings, and they have stitched inside pockets. They're just gorgeous. They're very well made. They're for a lifetime.
It's really fascinating. Okay, so you mentioned this is the 49th year. There's a lot going on. So in addition to all of the wonderful booths, how about the food?
The food, yes, we have Mac and Gold, Southside Barbecue, Pita Land, Randitas. We have wood-fired pizza. So many different choices.
That's great. And music, too? I know you're into music.
Yeah, definitely. You said 2 stages.
Yes, so we'll have a main stage that is in the top area, and then an acoustic stage in the bottom area. We'll have Olga Watkins will be playing. We have jazz, folk, Calliope Folk Music Society. They'll be there throughout all of Friday offering music, and they'll be there with instruments for people to try in the kids area.
And I will admit that I always judge a festival on the kids' activities that are there. So what are some of the kids' activities that you guys have going on?
We will have the art car there for a little while on Saturday. We have Kentucky School Avenue School will be there, Warhol. We'll have different activities throughout, so we'll have a mixture of rotating things, so kids will come away with making art themselves.
Oh, cool.
Also at the Pittsburgh Center for the Arts, which is next to us, they will have raku firing and some other hands-on kids activities happening on Friday and Saturday as well.
What is raku firing?
Yeah.
It's ceramic fire,
okay,
and they put it in a kiln, and there's a process with carbon, and it creates very interesting results.
I learn something new every day
There
on
we
this
go.
show.
Yeah, exactly.
And so in addition to all the music and the fun things for kids, how else are you getting ready for this 50th anniversary and kind of bringing things in for this year?
Just a year.
So we have an extremely dedicated volunteer board of artists. They spend so much time working on this, and that is our next project, is to get ready at our booth, the information booth. There will be a Friends of the Guild area to sign up if people want to get involved. There's people who have been involved throughout the years in different ways, or neighbors that really enjoy the fair, and we are excited to get other people involved as we celebrate 50 years.
And all of this money, or a lot of this money, actually is going to help local artists just like yourself and the Guild as well to continue to do just some amazing craftsmanship.
Exactly. That's one of the parts of the mission of the Guild, is to continue by people purchasing these items that helps people to continue in their craft and supporting them. And we also want to support new artists and people that are just getting into it as well.
You describe this as being a fine art fair. Is there something for everyone? If you don't have a lot of money to spend on art, but you want to start a collection or start, getting into it?
Oh, absolutely. There will be things of all price ranges, and we have this is our poster, which was made by one of our board members, and she has paper cuts. She'll also have some prints that are things that you could get that you could either get an original or a print, so there's price ranges for everybody.
Good to know. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us this morning. And this year's A Fair in the Park kicks off this Friday and runs through Sunday. It'll be held in Mellon Park, and we'll have a link with all the details online at kdka.com/PTL. Are you going? Bringing the kids?
I hope to go. We'll see.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does.
There are